I've just gone into the Chronoscope. It's a level 8 raid, and I've been trying to do it for ages, but nobody will join me on the server.
You have arrived at the Chronoscope excavation site. Nelgan is here somewhere, but can this place truly help her find her brother, or is she being deceived?
It's annoying, really, because I definitely can't do it on my own, but I even asked my guildies when they were on a TR run, and they were like, oh, I just can't be bothered, and that was super annoying. So what am I doing here? I'm here because Nelgan has lost her brother, and we're going back in time to a time, well, Professor Tremus, her friend here, her nice friend, has deciphered some runes and is going to go
Nelgan smiles at you
for a portal
and turns to speak to the others.
to the
These
past.
adventurers are friends of my father's. We should begin the ritual to find my brother as soon as they're ready, Professor Tremus.
So then I talked to Tremus. And he just, yeah, we're activating.
Professor
So we're activating the
Tremus
Chronoscope. We're
gleefully
going back in
turns to the
time.
nightmarish mind flayer. Caratrix, begin channeling Nelgan's thoughts into the Chronoscope.
I bought a bunch of these
Now,
sovereign
Miss Nell,
elixirs.
this is very
I had no real
important.
choice
Think back to the
because I
last
can't
time
have a
you saw
healer
your brother.
or a hireling
Yes,
in a raid.
that was in Stormreach. He was performing at his favorite spot by the pawn exchange. The day the Devil Army
She would wait
attacked.
for all this talking.
The Devils overwhelmed us. People were panicking, trying to flee. And I lost sight of Nat. Oh, Nat, where did you go?
Nell and her companions vanished into a portal. Before you can follow, a green creature appears out of nowhere and sneers, "All right, boys. Tremus's orders are to kill the squid face and anyone else left here."
So I did this a couple of weeks ago without recording it, just to see how tough it was going to be, and it was too tough for me in the end because of the final boss, principally, who regenerates quite slowly, gradually over time, and I can put damage to kind of put him in a negative, but when all the trash came along, it was just
With a
impossible.
blood-curdling
Really.
scream, the last of Bazdor's crew is dispatched. It appears Caratrix survived their attack. The Mind Flayer struggles to its feet.
It's only 11,500 XP. It takes ages, and it's not a guaranteed win, which is obviously why my guildies couldn't be bothered. It's why everybody's just ignoring my LFM. So yeah, but I've got to get it done because I can't go up a level really anymore. I've already gone up one level further than I should have, and if I go up any more levels, then it'll just be a waste. Really, it will just be too much, too far away from what it is I'm trying to do. It's taking forever to load, which is annoying. Ancient fables speak of the Chronoscope teleporting giant armies across Zendrick during a dreaming dark war, but the dragons of Argonison forbade any further use as a danger to the draconic prophecy. It's unclear what threat such teleportation poses to the prophecy. I suspect I'm about to find out because of bad old Professor Tremus. So yeah, it's a obviously version within Raid of
Is this the Stormreach
marketplace.
marketplace? You hear the sounds of pillage and
Gotta go in
slaughter.
here first.
The last time Stormreach was attacked was the Devil Invasion years ago.
Everything's taking forever to load today. But yeah, that says maybe I should go back out and go back in again in order to speed up the loading times. But
A mystical doorway floats against the east wall of the tavern.
then it'll
Whoever
look like
created
I've
it may be
wiped
powerful
to the
enough
people
to
who
help
might
you
be watching
find
the LFM.
Nelgan.
And I'm hoping there are people kind of watching the LFM to see, I wonder how he does, and hopefully they're just lazy.
Down below you
and
is the
they'll come and join me in a
marketplace,
bit.
now a war zone in the midst of a devil invasion. At the center is a huge red tent, but it is not the tent you remember. Something strange is happening there.
It's kind of cool. You can get him to cast aid on you just for what it's worth. Might as well if you bother coming all this way, because it's just another buff, and buffs are always helpful. I've buffed myself Deathward. I haven't used my Greater Heroism clicky yet. I'm going to use that in the fight with Bloodplate. So now you talk to this guy and he lets you through. Oh, you have to have this fight, really. The things to watch out for in here are the Abichai, because they've got pretty nasty ranged attacks. Everything else is just vanilla, really. But obviously I don't have a hireling to keep my health up, so I've only got to rely on the procs from my my guard. So I'm just going to avoid some fighting here by using an invisibility. It's actually not too bad if you follow this route, even without invisibility. I just don't want to pick up any random aggro from a Abichai that might be off to the side. These guys will hear me, probably. I'm going into the pub round here. Handy little shrine. There are quite a few shrines in here, actually.
There are Abishai in here, but strangely they do not attack. One of them sneers at you.
Master Tremus.
That's Nat Gan behind the barrier. The devils appear to be interrogating him about something.
So that's Nat Gan, that's who I've been sent to find. And here's Nell, but he's been trapped by Professor Tremus. She's been trapped. We can't believe it. Finally managed to travel into the past. But the deposit box is locked, basically. So, oh my goodness gracious, you're a tiefling?
The evil Tremus begins laying down his demands for Nel Gan's life.
You will go to the Bank of Kundarak, to their Lord's March branch just next door. There you must acquire the key to the Gan's deposit box. I don't care what you have to do to get it. Bring the key back to me, and Nel Gan might, just might, live to grow into a dirty old woman.
Dirty old woman? I'm not bothering to invis here because I'm going to meet these guys one way or the other. If I forget about them, then I'll just have to remember them later. Rage would help, of course. To break the damage resistance of devils, you need to have cold iron and good. I don't have it. Not cold iron. Sorry, good. Is it silver and good? Oh, I can't even bloody remember. But basically, I don't have it on my Carnifex, but I'm still going to be putting out so many crits on the Carnifex that I think it's probably worth not having the damage resistance for the better weapon. So going into the bank now for the first big fight. I've already used one of these potions. I'm hoping I can minimise the use of them. And the loading screens. Right, here we are. And I like the
High
sound
atop
here.
a platform in the bank lobby, tiefling armorers nail metal plates directly onto a huge devil. It sees you and bellows,
"This bank is closed! Leave or your lives will be withdrawn!"
There he is. So yeah, I want to stay up here because this is going to be closer to his armourers than any of the other places. And when he starts to get them to repair his armour, then, they've come down this time, but typical. So that's me saying the armourers pop up. I think after the first time they do. I want to kill his armourers before I damage him too much, because his armourers repair him when he goes away to get them to, and I think if they're dead he doesn't repair so much. So I want to take out his armour. It's basically just a great big fat Olafon with a standard in his back. And as you can see, I can hit him reasonably fast. It probably take me about 4 rounds to get him down. He teleports away and gets the smiths to replace his
My
armor.
armor! My smiths! I'll need replacements!
What's shooting me? Oh, it's a damage over time. It's fine, I think that will go before long. Actually, I probably should have used Greater Heroism. I still haven't. Oh well, I'm just saving for later. I can't use a clicky when I'm rage. But in my interest to kill the casters. So kind of trying to basically kill the trash first so they don't beat on me too much. In a mistaken perhaps belief that it will in the end save on how many of these expensive potions I end up having to drink because nobody can be bothered to accompany me here. Oh. And now I've got lag, which won't be much good. Yeah, I've totally lagged out. Okay, there's Bloodplate. Let's see how much damage I can do on this thing. Yeah, so he's about 75%. If I hit well and hard, I should take him down the rest of the way. And I'm hoping I'll get collateral damage on that bearded devil just to get it out of the way. Don't want to be as close to 50% as he can be. Am I raged? That'd be. Yeah.
My armor! My smiths! I'll need replacements!
Now I want to kill these armourers. Damn it. Don't want to lose strength. Where's my restoration point here? That's a major one, not a minor one, but... Where's Bloodplate? There's the other armourer, kill it. I might even, I'm not 100% certain that the armourers do heal Bloodplate, but I've just got it in my head they do, so I treat them as priority kills. And this cast is definitely a priority kill, and another potion. Now. Again.
My armor! My smiths! I'll need replacements!
Now, where's the trash? Here we are. The armourers. Actually, casters are more important to kill than armourers, I think, for me. Oh, don't forget to drink your pot. I've actually got to pay attention to my own health, which is a slightly unusual feeling for me, having been so lazy with hirelings. They are quite good hirelings, they do make you lazy though. Right, so where's Bloodplate? I want to bring him down a bit. Okay, so there he is. Okay, yeah, I reckon 2 more rounds, which is what I was aiming for. Hopefully his armour will break now. Break pretty soon. And then just comes back in the nutty. Yeah, there he is. So much for your armour. I'm not going to get him this time, I don't think. That'd be good, but no, damn, I'll have to do one more round then. It's annoying because it'll probably cost me another pot.
Smiths! I'll need replacements!
Yeah, the bank music is kind of slightly warped in here now, which is kind of a nice touch. I wonder how long I wasn't raged for. Another one. Get that caster. Here he is, let's just kill him. So that's the first one done.
Bleeding ichor and maggots, the mighty Bloodplate slumps to the floor. Before its death, the fiend chokes out one final curse.
Stormreach will fall this day!
Get a bunch of loot. And maybe I automatically pick up the key, or do I? No, I have to talk to the dude. Hello, give me the key to the Nelgan box, please.
You have the deposit box key. Now, to return to the Phoenix Tavern and trade it for Nelgan's life.
Because if there are people hanging out deciding whether or not they're going to join the LFM. The fact I'm looting the chests as I go is probably not a draw. I can't remember if you can open the chest if you've entered the quest after it. I think you have. As long as it hasn't been opened, you can still get it. I'm going to update the LFM just so people know. Bloodplate done. Bloodplate done. Boring people. Sorry about that, got a frog in my throat.
Tremus eagerly takes the key and unlocks the deposit box.
At last I have it.
Lots
the
of talking
weapon
in
that
there.
I travel back in time for. The sliver of time.
Hooray, more plot, more lag and more plot. Oh, loads of lag, I'm totally frozen. Oh, great. Have I frozen so much that it is basically pointless me carrying on with this? Oh. Enough to put up with that lag as well. Back with the server? No. Lost and re-established. Has my internet gone down? I think this looks like it's going to be a failed attempt and a waste of 5 potions, because there's no way I can do anything now. Oh, how very tedious. Come on. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording and see whether or not, and then I'll resume the recording if I can, if I can get this fixed.